Hi, this is Rose from In Rose's Garden, and today we're going to work on something using our SoftFlex Design Challenge Kit Surfs Up. Now, I haven't really decided what I want to make for sure, so let's turn down and we'll figure out something. Okay, here we go. This is our SoftFlex Surfs Up kit. And we have all these really pretty pieces in here. So let's see what we can think of to make with these gorgeous pieces. Now I've been thinking I wanted to take our little beach balls here and make a necklace and earrings with them. And so let's get them out of the package. There those are. And then we have to decide what we want to go with them. So are we going to make earring and necklace? I'm thinking maybe so. Maybe like a little bar necklace and some little earrings to match. I think these are going to be too big for what I want, so we'll put those aside. And let's see what we have in our Surfs Up little kit here that we can pair up with this to make a nice little bar necklace and earrings. This one is too big. We don't want something really big, but we do want something that can Now, if we do this for the necklace, we need to do something similar for the earrings. And maybe instead of these bigger pieces, we can just use like the smaller pieces if we have enough. So like this. There it is right there. Okay, so here is our little earrings that I think we're going to do. And here is our I'm debating these turquoise pieces as well. And then of course we need some dividers. So we need about 3 on either side. Hopefully we will have enough of these. I'm not sure we will. We will find out though. I may need to supplement these little daisy spacers, which won't be really a problem because I have more in my personal items. Yes, it looks like we'll have to supplement, but that's all right. Uh-oh, what did I knock on to the ground? I think it was just an extra, so we'll find it later. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to take and let's see if this, I've got some square wire here that I had damaged trying to make something else, but I think because of its size, it can fit on here just fine. And let's see if the smaller ones will fit as well. Yes, the beads are all going to fit just fine on these wires. So we are going to make a couple of little, what we're going to do is we're going to cut one of these in half, and we'll make sure that we just cut that bad spot out of it. So this is 7 inches. So we're going to cut this to about 3.5 on both sides, and I'm pretty sure that's going to take the bad spot out of it, or close to. So we'll go to 3.5, and then of course again to 3.5, which is right here. So now we have our 2 pieces of wire, and we're going to, this one is going to be the earrings, and what we're going to do here is I am going to take and get my bell making pliers, and we are going to make a simple loop on this side here. Well, it doesn't matter which side, just take a simple loop, make a simple loop with our square wire. Now we've got that way. Now we need to take it and give it a bend this direction, like so. Now we're going to feed on these beads. Now this is going to be the earring one, so it's going to not have as many as the necklace. Now then, since we have our beach ball on here, what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're just going to round it out. So it's sort of like this. And then we're going to want to take and we're going to make a loop on this end. Now, we obviously have more wire than we need, so we're going to cut some off. We're going to take our plier, and we are again going to make a simple loop. Now, I think I probably have too much wire here, which, as you can see, I do. So we're going to probably need to cut a little bit more off, but first let's do our bend and see what kind of extra space we have here that we need to bring off. So let's put this one back in here, and I'll do it a little bit of extra loop there. Now this is going to make it sort of like a split ring, but not quite, because it's not going to be up that far. So it's going to look like so. And again, we're going to get that into a shape, a little round shape like we'd like it to be. Now, if you don't want that split ring edge there, you can always take your cutters and get in here where they meet together here and just snap and cut the extra off. There we go. We'll do it on this side as well. And then we'll take our and squish it down into place. And there is this one piece of this earring. Now we need to do the second one the same way, and then we're going to add some chain to it to bring it up to a loop. Let's see, it looks like this one needs to curve in some more. There we go. So now we're just going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to take our plier, our cutters here, and just bring them around. And then we'll of course do our bend here. Now we'll feed all these beads onto here just like we did on this one. Now that we've got the beads on here, now we want to do our bend again. So just carefully bend it up by hand like this. Till you have about the same shape as this other one is. As you can see, this one is a little bit more in, and that's fine. Just bring this one back too. Now I'm going to, instead of the way we did it before, I'm going to cut this extra off right here. And now we will do our wrap. And I might still need to take a little bit off. We'll find out when we get down there. And yes, we do. See how much extra I have here? This much. So we'll get in and cut more off. There we go. And we will snap those wires into place. And now we need to simply check to see if these are about the same place. So Looks like this one needs to turn up just a little bit more. There we go. So there is our pieces for our earrings. Now we just need to add some wire and ear wires. Now we're going to do sort of the same thing with this. The difference is going to be that this is going to be, of course, a little bit longer because it's got this bigger bead and it's got a few other beads in it. So we do need to get some spacers, but I have those right here. Oops, dropped some. So we'll just take, oop, come on, baby. But before we actually get going with that, what we want to do, and I think these are a little smaller than I want, so we're going to get some slightly larger ones than these, and we're going to turn the one end of our necklace piece so that it is wrapped right here. So we'll get our making pliers here, and we will do our wrapped, our single little, our simple loop here. So got that made. Straighten it up. And we're going to start feeding on our beads, and we're going to be the same as this on this side with this guy, and then we'll get a spacer, and then it'll be this guy, this guy, this guy here, and our beach ball, and then the opposite direction. But first we need some spacers. I have some slightly larger daisy spacers here, so we'll get some of those out. And start feeding our beads down the line. So there is our necklace, and now we want to bend it up too, not a lot, just a little, so like so. And then I'm going to cut this side over here off, and we will wrap it up. Well, we'll roll it up anyway. Now this had more than we needed on this side, so I'm going to cut that excess bit off. There we go. And then we will push that down. So there is our necklace piece. Just give it a little more bend. It doesn't need maybe that much, but like so. There we go. There is our necklace and earring pieces. Now all we got to do is find the chain we decide we want to use, and we'll hook the chain up to our pieces here. And we can do that easily because I made regular simple loops on either end. We can just open them up and use them. So now I've decided to use this really cute paperclip chain. I think it'll make a really nice earring portion. So what we need is not very many links. We got to decide how many links we want for our earrings. I'm thinking that looks pretty good. So I'm going to cut this right here. Let's see how many links that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 6 links. We're going to cut it on the 7th. And we'll need 4 pieces of that for our earrings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7. Now we'll need another 2 of the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4, 5, 6. This is 7 here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 7 up here. So there is the pieces for our earrings. Then I have to decide how long I want them for the necklace, and I'm thinking we'll just cut about 8.5, 9 inches so that we end up being about 18 or so necklace once all the stuff is on. So we'll cut right here. Now, rather than count out all these links, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this piece of chain here. I'm going to hang it from my awl with another piece hanging beside it here. And we're going to push down till we get to the bottom and then cut this last link. Now, those two should be the same length. They are. That's good. Those are the necklace pieces. So that's what we need for the chain. And now what we need to do is put these together. Now we have a choice here. Because I made simple loops, we could just open the loop up and hook the chain on. So just like I say, just open the link up and slide the piece of chain onto it. Close her back up tight. Do the same on the other side. So now we have the chains on this earring. So then what we need to do is bring these together up here at the top and hook them to a ear wire. So let's get this one put together here, and then we'll do that. So again, we'll open up this side, grab one of the chains, drop it into place, and close it up. And now we're going to do the same thing with the necklace as well. So we'll get the necklace out in its two parts of chain. And we will take this guy and open this side up. Put our chain on. Close her up. Do the same on this side. Now there are the necklace pieces. Now the only thing we need to do with the necklace is put a clasp on, and it is finished. So it's a cute little beachy necklace, and then more or less the same with these. We just have to get some jump rings and jump ring them together and put them onto a ear wire. So let's get some ear wires and some bindings and do that. Of course, the simplest thing to put together is the necklace, because we just simply need to put the small jump ring and the lobster claw on one side and the large jump ring on the other side. So we'll just open this baby up. Slide it onto the end here, and then through the lobster claw, which I didn't check. I have to make sure I check that here in just a second. It appears to work just fine. So then to finish the necklace off, all we have to do is to put this on here. Now I used the square wire for the base of our bar necklace and our bar earrings. Do you need to? No. You can use any style of type of wire. I use simple loops. You could use wrapped loops. I just used this because I had these scraps of wire here, and I figured they're here, I might as well put them to use. So there is our little necklace. Now we just need to put together our earrings. So let's bring our earrings back up here. as well as our jump rings and our ear wires. Now, we may need another jump ring for each of the earrings, and I'll show you why in just a second. So we take these guys, we go through one ear wire or one chain, and then through the other. Come on, chain. There we go. So now we have it. The thing is this going to hang right when we put this in here? And you know what? I think it is. So that's fine. So there we go. There's earring number 1. I want the more colorful. There we go. So there's earring number 1. Now we just have to put together earring number 2, and this set is finished. So again, we grab the chain on one side. Come on, baby. Chain on the other side. And then our ear wire. Through it we go. And close her up. And there is our little beach ball earrings and necklace. Isn't that cute? So we have, I hope you enjoyed making these. I think they turned out pretty cute. There we go. This has been Rose from In Rose's Garden, and we have been using our SoftFlex Design Challenge Kit Surfs Up to make this cute little necklace and earrings set. Here's one of the earrings anyway. Let's get it up with your necklace. So there we go. Aren't those cute? Nice little colorful beachy set of necklace and earrings for any type of casual wear, or if you want to just have something nice to wear at the beach, there you go. These will work. Again, we were using SoftFlex Design Challenge Kit Surfs Up. This has been Rose from In Rose's Garden, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.